Tell me the latest scenario of Chhattisgarh. What is happening there? Why the Naxal area is being shrinking down?
Tell me something about Bernoulli's theorem. What is the application of Bernoulli's theorem?
There is some application of satellite for the internal security problems. What kind of applications will be useful?
Please come in. Good afternoon. Karanbir Singh. Please be seated. Karanbir Singh.
Thank you, sir.
Karanbir, now you're interested in music.
Yes, sir.
Listen to music. Now tell me one thing, like there are a lot of singers from Punjab who had come under head of the mafiosi.
Yes, sir.
And can you tell us something about them?
Sir, actually, there is a nexus going on between the criminals. They are demanding money from the singers. They are harassing them. And there are issues of the nexus between politicians and the criminals also. And there was a recent murder of the famous singer also in Punjab, sir.
My name?
Yes.
What was his name?
Sir, he is called Sidhu Moosewala, sir. He was killed in...
Moosewala?
Yes, sir.
With people who are also in Canada. That link up was also there.
Yes.
Then the nexus of the Canadian people staying in Canada was also there.
It might be, sir.
Might be.
Yes.
Only yesterday, 2 days back, I had gone to attend a wedding. In fact, I saw one of the singers, in fact, and he had more, he had more number of people to protect him,
Yes, they are treated like celebrities.
I think Haryana, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
I've forgotten his name, that singer's name I've forgotten, but anyhow. So, what music do you listen to?
Sir, my favorite one is that devotional music. It helps me in day-to-day life. Devotional bhakti songs. And also the second preference of mine is the Dhadi songs and the pop songs, which is provided.
And the folk songs also.
Folk songs are also the pop culture, popular culture also.
Popular culture,
Yes.
right. Have you heard of Gurdas Man?
Yes, sir.
Who is he?
He's a famous singer, was prevalent in 1990s. Now, he's not that famous now, sir, but he was the more top singer in 1990s.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very famous.
Yes, sir.
Very famous. I could really enthrall the entire audience,
Yes.
And the audience used to be in the fields and used to sing.
Okay.
Have you heard him singing in live?
Not live.
Not
but
live.
Yes.
Right. Now, you have done your, what you call your BSc, BTech, and you have mentioned, what is the branch of engineering that you have done?
So, it is civil engineering.
Civil engineering.
Yes.
But there are some mechanics, solid mechanics, fluid mechanics.
So there are some common subjects which are also taught in civil engineering of mechanics.
And tell me something about Bernoulli's theorem. What is the application of Bernoulli's theorem?
So,
Have they got you in your field
yes.
of
I'm just,
fluid mechanics?
can I think for...
Please.
So sorry, sir. I'm not in this moment. I'm not able to recall.
So you can say, what have you taught you in fluid mechanics?
Fluid mechanics.
You have mentioned the fluid mechanics subjects.
The behavior of fluids. In fluid mechanics, we study the behavior of fluids, the mechanics of the fluid, and the properties. Like there's some flavor.
Let us say you have heard about fluid mechanics. What is the application of fluid mechanics to day-to-day living?
Sir, in the civil projects like hydro power projects like dams, there is a application of fluid mechanics, and then there is also a application of fluid mechanics in the machinery is also like hydro in JCB also.
Hydraulic lifts.
Hydraulic lifts, sir. Yes, sir. And in other projects like in the water supply systems also, there is application of fluid mechanics also, sir. Yes.
So, what are the landmark civil engineering projects in India which have caught the attention of one and all in recent times?
Sir, there is a highest tunnel built in Himachal Pradesh that is Sela Tunnel in Arunachal Pradesh.
Arunachal, Sela Tunnel.
So, yes, sir, I'm not sure about it, but it's called Sela.
But mention about some tunnels which have been dug up near your own home state.
Near my,
Proximate to home state.
near my home state, sir.
Near your home state. I don't think there will be tunnels, you know. But yeah. But this kind of tunnels I got.
There is a famous project that is called Karanbir corridor, which is near to my house.
But that is not tunnel.
Yes, that is not the tunnel. Yes, tunnel mainly in mountainous areas.
Mountains.
Yes.
So, name some of the tunnels.
Sir,
They are civil engineering marvels, in fact, you know.
yes. Sir, in Jammu and Kashmir, there is also a tunnel, Atal tunnel is built in the,
Is that in Jammu Kashmir or is that in Himachal?
I think that is in Jammu and Kashmir, sir. I'm not,
Jammu Kashmir, okay, not clear.
yes.
Ajay, have you heard about Atal Setu?
Yes, sir, Atal Setu.
Where is that?
Sir, according to my knowledge, it is built in, I think, Jammu and Kashmir or in Ladakh, sir. Yes,
Atal Setu.
yes.
Setu is something else. Tunnel is something else. Achha, so leave it.
Yes.
Now, have you heard about the bridge on the river Chenab? Railway bridge on the river Chenab.
So, yes, sir, I have heard it, but I'm not able to recall.
You're not on the way. And recently, only a couple of, maybe a week or so back, the Prime Minister had gone over all the way to down south. And there also there's a bridge that has been built up. Any idea about that?
So I think there was a bridge built in Mumbai.
Maybe. The Prime Minister had gone recently. Mumbai also Prime Minister had gone 6 or 8 months back.
Yes, yes. Sorry, sir, I'm not.
Achha, now tell me, why do you want to join the paramilitary forces?
Sir, first of all,
And why didn't you choose BSF as a first option? You went for CISF as the first option, while BSF is near home.
yes, sir.
You must have seen a lot of BSF.
Yes, sir, I have seen that, but I have also seen the CSF is also posted in Punjab in various areas like airports and in the prisons. In 2018, the Punjab government had given the security of some high security prisons to CSF also, so I have also seen the CSF. There are some BSF is my priority. I will not say that it is my least priority. It is a fourth preference. It also is in preference, sir. Yes.
What documentaries do you watch?
Sir, I watch documentaries on crime. I have watched documentaries on world wars, and recently I watched on famous case of Virappan.
Virappan?
Yes, sir.
Achha. So, what is what have they shown in that movie? Virappan's movie?
Sir, it was
Be very brief. Be very brief.
Virappan was a wanted criminal. He was involved in the smuggling of the sandalwood and other activities, and he has created his name in the crime, and how he was executed by the police authorities, and what challenges they faced were shown in the documentaries.
Achha. So, what were the lessons that you derived from that?
Sir, the lessons, I would say that small incidents can create the very big impact on the overall society, and small incidents are actually sometimes ignored by the.
But what small incident had happened?
He was involved in a small. In the beginning, he was involved in the small. Small timers, and then he was a wanted criminal, and he involved in the killing for many police sector. So we should take
Police or forest officials?
yes.
Will one killing forest officials or police?
Forest officials also, police officials also, and one IPS was also given his life in the this.
Or he was a forest service officer who had given his life.
So there was a famous officer named Kannan.
I don't think he was a He was a police officer. He was a forest officer. The DFO. But let's not get into that.
Yes.
Right. Thank you so much, sir.
Karanbir, what kind of leadership is required for CAPF?
But first of all, in the beginning, as a situation commandant, we are given the responsibility of the company. So the first, I would say, quality is needed to personal management. Leadership is required. Personal management, how to manage personal, how to motivate them, etc. The second is in our forces in general, it is needed that we should lead by example. There should be a quality that person should lead his by example. And third is also in general, which is needed, discipline is needed, courage is also needed. So,
CAPFs are living in the difficult areas and they are having a lot of problems. Basically, they are far from their family. And, you might have seen the data on the case of suicide and all these things. How we are going to address these issues?
so there are some common issues to all the CAPS because due to the stress in the work, like suicide. So I would say that there are some steps that can be taken. Like first of all, there is some body concept is there, which can be implemented to for mental health of the personnel. And second, I would say that when there is a roll call, there should be direct contact between the leaders and the lower personnel. They should hear their grievance first-handly. And third, I would say that there should be some personal management changes which is needed, like proper leaves, etc. So yes.
Okay, personal. There is some application of satellite for the internal security problems and all. What kind of applications will be useful?
Sir, satellites are used for the surveillance. Remote sensing satellites are there for the military use, and some satellites are for communication also, sir. And satellites can be used for the navigation also, sir.
Very good. So tell me the latest scenario of Chhattisgarh. What is happening there? Why the Naxal area is being shrinking down?
Sir, recently there is a surge in the confrontation between the security forces and Maoists, and there is a recent surge in the killings of Maoists by the security forces. They have our security forces have gone on aggressive strategy against the top leaders of the Maoists. And recently there was a leader, Manjis, etc. He was having the bounty of 1 crore. He was recently neutralized by our security forces.
He was from operating which state?
Sir, he was from Jharkhand area, and also I think he was also operating.
Only killing the Naxals is a solution, or some other initiative government should take?
So both is needed. Aggressive strategy, also the development strategy, because aggressive strategy is a short-term solution, but we need long-term solution, which is only in the long-term development of the areas people. We have to build. Second is needed winning hearts and minds of the people, because it is very important to build trust of the people. So yes, in the long-term development is also needed.
Okay. For infiltration under the fences, a lot of tunnels are being made by the Pakistan. How we can detect that tunnels to stop the infiltration through them?
Yes, sir. Across
Any technology for that?
Yes, sir. BSF is using the technology to scan the tunnel undergrounds. And facing other challenges. There was a drone system. Drone system is actually for the drones, and also there is another system which is called border integrated management system, which includes a number of sensors, surveillance cameras, etc., underground scanners, which is used by BSF on the border area, sir. Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, right. Karanbir,
Yes.
so what kind of routine do you follow during the day?
Sir,
Very briefly, waking up, sleeping time, and in between certain important things.
yes, sir, I woke up at 5:30, and after completing my reciting Gurbani for half an hour, and after that going for 1 kilometer running, and after that I go to gym for 1 hour, and after that I usually do my study from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. in the evening, and then afterwards I walk in park and sleep. I sleep at
Okay,
7.
that's good. Right. Let's talk about Israel, Hamas, Palestine, Gaza, all these things. Tell me, they are into war for a year and a half now, and there's a lot of suffering. And what kind of solution would you recommend for this to end?
Sir, I would recommend the solution which is recommended by our country, which is the two-state solution, sir.
Right. So, what are the challenges in implementing this plan, this thought?
Actually the two-state solution which is not actually it is not favored by the Israel, and Israel is also favored by the other powers in the Western, like.
Which are the countries which are supporting two-state solution?
Sir, other than India, there is Middle East countries which are supporting, like Saudi Arabia, and other than Saudi Arabia, there are Scandinavian countries which are supporting this idea.
Is US supporting state solution?
According to my knowledge,
UN supporting? Tell me what.
sir, UN is supporting, but
And US?
US, I think it is not.
Okay. And what about European Union?
Sir, European Union is also supporting. I'm not sure about the European Union.
So major countries are supporting.
Yes.
So where is the problem still?
So actually,
Where does Israel stand? What does Israel want?
sir, actually the Israel stand is he's not giving up his demand. He's not agreeing to the two-state solution, which is how.
But why?
So, Israel is a small country, and I think they are not supporting this idea because they don't want to give up the only country which is Jewish country, which Israel is the only Jewish country in the world. So they are.
But you say it is two-state solution. That means they can coexist side by side. Where is the problem?
There is an issue of Jerusalem, which is a place which is respected by.
It can be disputed or settled later. But otherwise, what is the ideological difference?
But I think Israel is not giving up to agreeing to this solution because the terrorist activities of Hamas, sir.
Okay, so that means they do not want Israel, the Palestine, to be under the leadership of.
Terrorist leadership of Hamas. Yes.
What do these people think? Hamas. They don't recognize Israel.
Yes.
So how will the solution come?
So solution can be there on the neutral stand by the other countries like USA, India. UN can create a neutral platform on which the Israel and Hamas can come on the common terms.
All right. Let's move to the next one. Now, let me see how would you look at it. One of your subordinates, your junior officer, saves the life of somebody else, risking his own life. What will you do? One of your juniors saves the life of another person, risking his own life. That means your junior has risked his own life and limbs for sake of somebody else. What will you do?
First of all, I will look into that the person he has saved. If he's a citizen of the
It
country,
could be anybody. Your own, he could be from CIS or a civilian as well. Could be anybody.
sir, I would appreciate his responsible role because the responsibility of security forces is to save lives of the people and secure borders and internal security. So in this all this work, so there is some responsibility of the security forces to save the innocent lives. So he has done that job, which is, I think, appreciable. Yes.
Would you not like to recommend him for some award, some appreciation officially?
Yes, sir. I would recommend his name for the some award to the seniors, sir. Yes.
Okay. What do you think you have? Do you think you have any weaknesses?
So I have a weakness of being impatient, which is I'm working on, and I don't think other weaknesses I'm working on. Other than that, I'm
Impatience on account of what?
sometimes impatient on the getting results, etc. Which is I have I think worked upon.
What
And
is the trigger for you getting impatient? What are the triggers? Have you analyzed that?
I had analyzed and I have worked on it. Like there was some trigger that I got sometimes impatient regard to the results. Whether what are the results, overthinking about the results. But which I have worked, and I think it is not a problem anymore. So yes.
Thank you.
So Karanbir, our interaction with you is formally over. We'll give you some feedback.
Thank you, sir.
You know the things, and whatever question I have asked, you have answered well. And just keep yourself updated with the newspapers and all.
Okay, sir.
Internal security uses, the use of application, the use of technology in the internal security related,
Okay.
and international issues related to our borders and all.
Okay,
So
sir.
yes, it's okay.
Okay.
Right. Karanbir,
Yes, sir.
you're well dressed,
Yes, sir. Thank you.
smartly dressed,
Thank you.
and you've seen that you've got sufficient common sense throughout. You've applied it, good logic, and you can correlate things
Yes. Thank you.
with different aspects of the subject, and you are pretty alert.
Thank you, sir.
Small point for you, your tie.
Okay.
It has to be one single color, no design, nothing.
Okay,
Like
sir.
this one.
Okay, sir.
And thin tie, thin means slim tie,
Okay, sir.
1.5 inches,
Okay.
right?
The button.
And the button on top,
Okay, sir.
please close that button, the collar button. Socks has to be, you must be wearing the same color or the black color.
Okay, sir.
And shoes again, black.
Okay, sir.
And not the pointed type, the round toe Oxford pattern type.
Okay, on the shoes.
Yes,
Okay,
shoes,
okay, sir.
Oxford pattern type. Don't say sorry, sir, if you do not know anything. The question was asked about some subjects related issue, and you were trying to recall and then you could not.
Yes.
And then you said, I'm sorry, sir. There is no requirement of saying sorry. In such a situation, if you do not know something technical or academic related subject,
Okay.
you must say, sir, I studied it in my school or college, but I'm not able to recall now.
Okay, sir.
Do you remember all the poems which you learned in nursery now?
No, sir.
Nobody will remember.
Okay.
You're not supposed to be remembering everything,
Okay, sir.
right? You only know the concepts.
Okay.
So, if you're not able to answer, you say, sir, I studied, not able to recall.
Okay.
That is one. If there is something about general awareness which you're not able to answer, some current affairs question, in that case you can say, sir, I'm not aware, I'll find out.
Okay.
I'm not aware, I'll find out. Don't say, I don't know.
Okay.
Okay, that's all. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Karanbir, it appears that this is the first what you call the first attempt, huh?
Yes.
And the
this is
first interview
my-
also.
Yes.
You started with civil service examination, and then of course 3 boss attempts. You could not. Did you qualify for the prelims?
Yes, I had qualified for the prelim 2023 in civil services.
23, right?
Yes.
But anyhow, you do that. You could do the civil service also, do the paramilitary also. Now there's a good opportunity. In fact, you know that once you are qualified for the interview, then of course you try to make it. Right. So you got to prepare it. well for the interview.
Yes.
When is your interview, by the way?
It is on 23rd May.
थोड़ा महीना है बैठ करके तैयारी अब कर लो बैठ करके ना तैयारी कर लो इसलिए इम्पोर्टेंट होता है बैठ करके कि you can't leave things to chance.
Yes.
And you need much more meticulous preparation. Although you are a confident person and you are able to, what you call, to carry on with the argument and carry on with the narrative, but there are a lot of knowledge gaps also we find same time.
Yes.
Now, first of all, let us come to your own subject. In fact, it's civil engineering, and then of course on very basic facts you did not know the engineering marvels. You did not know what you call Bernoulli's theorem. You did not know the application of fluid mechanics, etc. You know. So try to understand the what you call the aspects of the practical aspects of your study, right? We also asked you about the marvels, in fact, you know, Atal Setu or Atal Tunnel or the bridge on the river Chenab, or the Prime Minister had gone down south at Rameshwaram and then of course he had to inaugurate. So see, so you have to keep on reading news. Do you read newspaper regularly?
Yes, sir.
Which newspaper do you read?
The Hindu.
So read it and read it meticulously.
Okay.
Huh?
Okay.
And because see, although they have tested whatever they wanted to test you, do the written examination, but you cannot ignore your own subject.
Yes.
You should try to brush it. I'm not saying that you will try to master it, but
I
try
will
to brush it.
Yes.
What paper had you offered in? Sorry, you did not go for the main. You went for the main examination.
Yes, I went.
Which paper had you offered?
Public administration.
Public administration. But that doesn't matter, in fact, you know. So what I essentially want you to do is to start preparing meticulously about the issues. First newspapers, then from where can the question come up? The question can come up from the DAF, will come up from the current affairs.
Yes.
So what you should try to do is build up what you call question banks,
Okay.
right?
Yes, I am building.
Building up,
Yes.
but writing it up is important.
Yes.
Writing it up is important. Going through is important. Rehearsing is important.
Okay, sir.
So that when they ask you a question, you will be able to answer it succinctly. And if you prepare it well, you'll be able to do well in the interview. That I think is important, right? Let us say you have written, listened to music, in fact. So obviously, we asked about Gurdas Man, we asked about pop music and so many things, you know. So all these things becomes very interesting. Whatever you have also mentioned even Kabaddi or something like that.
Yes.
So Kabaddi you should know
Yes.
about whether it's a part of the national games. Whether I think they're trying to include Kabaddi in Olympics also.
The pro body, they are trying.
Right. So you should know about these things. You know.
Yes.
And just don't read it. Don't give a sketchy reading. Get into details because this is your area of interest.
Yes. Yes.
Then some games are in the national games also. Some are demonstrative. Some are competitive. You should know all these things. You know.
Okay. Yes.
Then of course we talk about tunnels. So what I'm trying to mention is whatever you have mentioned, you should be able to answer the questions.
Yes, sir.
And what we'll suggest is you take out sheets of paper and define the issue, take up issues, and write what it talks about. Also write what are its cardinal features.
Okay.
Also write this of counter views. What is this? What is the way ahead? Right? Now, they can always ask you, we didn't ask you about why you want to join this civil, the paramedic force. You asked, you know.
You had asked, but you have changed the question.
You know.
Yes.
So, but you must prepare. And
Yes.
Make written notes. Once you make written notes, then you won't meander from here to here. You'll be on the spot.
Yes, sir.
And you can give very convincing answers.
Okay.
We would like you to give very convincing answers. Right?
Okay.
So prepare.
Okay.
Now, international affairs. I think Hamas, you asked some question, Hamas, and then said, no, I do not know, something like that you mentioned. Which means, if you're not able to answer the Hamas, etc., I think then you need to read newspaper regularly. And what is the condition of the talks between, the truce between Hamas and between the Palestine and Israelis? Why are they again attacking? Any idea about that?
Sir, they are, first of all, the Hamas started the attack, then the Israelis were attacking to completely neutralize the Hamas.
Listen, there is a truce. So why is again Israel attacking Palestine?
I think there was a truce on the Easter, I'm not.
So that's exactly what I want you to know.
Yes.
That's exactly what I want you to know. You read the newspaper carefully now.
Yes.
And make notes also.
Okay, sir.
See, these examinations are highly competitive.
Yes.
There's nothing as a cakewalk. There's nothing as an easy walk.
Yes.
You have to compete and you have to outclass other people.
Yes.
So do it this way.
Okay, sir.
Let us talk about, I'll take another 2 minutes in fact, let us talk about the impact of tariff imposed by Trump. What impact will it have on the global economy?
Sir, tariff war is going on, and due to that, first of all, the companies would be looking for other markets to export, like India. There could be dumping of the goods in India. Second, sir, the counter tariffs of.
So no, you have been able to get the hang of it.
Yes.
So let us say Trump tariff.
Yes.
How does it impact the world?
Yes.
The global economic order. How would it impact India?
Yes.
How much do we export there? How much do we import here?
Yes. Yes.
What are the ingredients what are the things that we export? What are the things that we import?
Okay. Okay.
How will it impact it?
Yeah. Okay.
Can you get an answer? So like, don't do any guessing.
Okay.
Don't do any guessing and don't do what you call a chalpa filter reply.
Structured answers. Yes.
Structured answers with some datas.
Okay.
And you got time.
Yes.
You got time to prepare for it.
But
Make written notes.
Yes.
Prepare and prepare.
Yes.
And then you do certainly. You had a 9.6 in your class 10th, in class 12th, you got 82.4. BTech, you got 7.32. So all those things. And then one question that they can ask is, how would your, how would your background, education background be helpful to us, to you in the paramilitary forces?
Yes.
I hope you are clear.
Yes.
Then you are from Gurdaspur, music, etc. Then again, something they can always talk to you about the Sikh religion, in fact,
Yes.
the teachings of Sikh religion.
Yes.
It's very relevant, in fact.
Yes.
Or COVID times, the Gurdwaras are all over. COVID now old, but sometimes, you can always say the strength of the Sikh religion.
Yes.
There's so many issues,
Yes.
Punjab, the farmers' agitation, you can't forget it,
Yes.
Why the MSP?
Yes.
Be very clear. Don't get into any politics. Be very, very clear. What the talks going on between farmers on one side and the government on the other side.
Okay.
Then of course we are having what you call the constitution, the interpretation of the constitution, the power of the governor,
Yes. Yes. Yes.
the work. So you should know all the facts. You can't say no, I don't know.
Yes.
See, you are expected to be truthful. So one or two questions you may say no. But the moment you go for a third no, you had it,
Yes. Yes. Sir.
So use your time, use the time that you have to prepare for the interview.
Okay.
That's what we suggest. And make written notes, rehearse them, talk,
Yes.
prepare. You'll do well,
I will.
right?
Yes.
Thank you. Any question that you'd like to ask us?
Sir, there are some questions like why do you want? Why don't you put PSF on the first place?
Yeah, I asked you a question. See, the point is, I'll try to
Yes.
see. By and large, one gets inspired by the milieu.
Yes.
Now, I asked you for a different purpose. I'm not saying that you should not apply for the CISF. You said okay.
How to?
But the point is, people from Punjab are very much exposed to the functioning of the BSF.
Yes. Yes.
So it appears to be logical that people will apply for BSF, but I'm finding it's a CISF.
Yes. Yes.
So such strong reasons. Now write them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes.
And very nice answer that you said. Okay, but BSF, but I can also join the BSF.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Not that you can be exclusionary. No,
Yes. Yes.
you have to be inclusive.
Yes.
But you must have very strong reasons as to why to join the CISF.
Yes.
And they could be try to find them out, write them down, and mull over it.
Okay.
Think over it. What you have written.
Okay. Okay.
So that's how you go over it. Any other question?
No, sir. Thank you.
All the best.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.